All right, I'm so excited, Trevor. This is going to be a great podcast. Honestly, it's a great movie that we're talking about, and I'm so excited. It was my pick. You ready to record?
Yeah, I'm ready to record. I was thinking maybe in this episode of the podcast, maybe I could start calling you Dad.
I mean, you're older than me, so I don't know if that's like a thing, but like we could try a different nickname, like maybe like you do like Shawnee or something. Like
Yeah,
a nickname in high school was like Shawnee Boy, so you could do something like that.
it doesn't mean the same thing.
Well, it'd be better for the production.
Well, that ties right into the plot of this movie that we're talking about today, The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
Relax and rewind. The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou up next.
Yeah. That was a line from the movie, by the way. I don't want to call you that.
No, that's fine. Well, we're back with another episode of Relax and Rewind. I might as well introduce the pod. Thank you for the clarification that you're not going to be calling me Dad or Shawnee this entire pod. But this what?
What?
Oh,
Continue.
okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You're like staring off into space. But anyways, this is Relax and Rewind. Of course, this episode is on the Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
There you go.
This is Wes Anderson's fourth ever movie. It stars Bill Murray as the titular Steve Zissou. It also stars one of our favorite actors, Owen Wilson. And
He doesn't say wow in this movie, though.
I don't think he does.
I don't recall. I
But-
don't think he does.
But also stars Kate Blanchett, Angelica Houston, Willem Dafoe, Jeff Goldblum.
Boom.
Boom!
3 booms for Jeff.
Boom!
Boom. Boom. There we go.
It's like the Rizzler from last week.
Yeah.
Michael Gambon, Noah Taylor, Bud Cort, Sue George, Robin Cohen, and then a bunch of other ones. Those were just the names that I wanted to read on Letterboxd. But anyways, this was my pick this week. Next, I will say this. I was holding off until we were recording, but I am going to right now try to get Graham on the next episode.
Right now.
Right now, I am
During the
texting.
podcast?
Right now, during the podcast, I am on our group
We
chat.
got to start asking ourselves, does he even want to be?
I don't know, but we're gonna try to get him. I don't know if my thing is on.
Variety is the spice of life, and we do need a guest once in a while for sure. But it turns out we don't know anyone.
I am texting him right now to see. We'll see how long this pod goes, and if he responds by the end of it.
When you spend your life at sea, man, you don't really get to know a lot of people.
So I'm writing, Graham, what movie would you want to cover on the next episode of
Well, Sean,
Relax
why did you pick
and
The Life
Rewind?
Aquatic?
Well, give me a second. I'm texting somebody here. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Gosh.
This is our worst.
That has
Worst start.
Worst
to an
start.
episode.
Yeah, it's fine. We're fine. It's a Monday. We're recording on a different day. So I have just sent the text. So we'll
Oh
see.
my God! It is a Monday.
We'll see if Graham responds. But to answer your question, why I chose this is because I have been wanting to rewatch this. A. B.
I very much enjoyed rewatching this.
I very much did. As well. But B. The other thing is that since I have watched it, or I watched it the first time, Wes Anderson has released 2 other movies, that being Asteroid City and The Phoenician Scheme last year.
Yeah.
He also released all those short films, which we did actually cover when we were doing the Fine Cut. We did cover, I think. Do you remember if we covered all 4 of the short films, or we just covered 2 of them? Couldn't remember, but
we did the one with Benedict.
Well, they all have. I think no, they don't all have Benedict. I think. Well, Henry Sugar, I know, is definitely the one.
There was 4.
Yeah, there was Henry Sugar.
Okay,
There's one called Poison.
Yeah.
The Swan.
The Swan. Yep.
And the Rat Catcher.
We did talk about all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So since then, I mean, he's released 3 other. You can consider. I think Netflix released all the short films into one, like, movie. So if you really count it as one movie, it's like he's released 3 films since the last time I've watched Life Aquatic, and I have a sneaking suspicion because I rewatched Asteroid City last year before Phoenician's Game, and that I really, really like. It has grown on me so much. So I'm like, I think Asteroid City might be my favorite. So I wanted to cover Life Aquatic because I wanted to see, is Life Aquatic actually my favorite? So I think this goes into the one. This will, it'll lead into our discussion. So what'd you think of this rewatch, Trevor?
I enjoyed it a lot. I forgot just how funny this movie is. Because all of his movies are funny, but I feel like this one has like a very, I don't know, it's so effortless with its humor, it gets me going.
It's very dry a lot of the time, honestly, like,
which is ironic, am I right? Because they're always near water.
They're always wet.
Yeah, exactly.
So, no, it's very much a dry, which I don't remember if, I mean, he's very much a dry sense of humor type of guy, but I think, like, this one might be the most, like, laugh lines, I would say.
Okay, if we're talking his filmography right here. I think Fantastic Mr. Fox is number 1.
Wait, is this your rankings or?
Yeah.
This is your rankings. Okay.
Just regard whatever the hell you were talking about. I'm just going into my ranking. Okay. So Fantastic Mr. Fox. Me personally, I'm a huge fan of the Darjeeling Limited.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I remember we had a discussion because that is my least favorite of his, and that's like
that's
the number.
Crazy,
yeah,
dude. That's
like
crazy.
my least favorite.
I put that at like 2. I think Life Aquatic slots in at like number 3 for me, really. And then like Royal Tenenbaums, Grand Budapest Hotel, Phoenician Scheme, I think I might have liked a little bit better than Asteroid City, to be honest.
So I'm looking. So you brought up the rankings, and I think it's a good
Moonrise, French Dispatch, probably. I didn't really like Rushmore. Rushmore's not that good. And then Bottle Rocket exists.
Damn.
I like Bottle Rocket a lot. Actually,
since we're talking about the Wes Anderson rankings,
he doesn't really miss.
He doesn't. No, and I
except for Isle of Dogs, maybe.
We'll get to something.
The animation was there.
We'll get to that in just a second. But because we're talking about Wes Anderson rankings, I thought that I hadn't updated my Anderson rankings with Phoenician Scheme, but I guess I did because that has almost been a year. So as of right now, my last one is Darjeeling Limited, but that is sitting at a 3.5 star. And I guess I did like it.
Out of 5, right?
Yeah, so it's like
okay,
it's still
I thought I might have to
7
kill you for a second.
It's still a 7 out of 10. And then so that's number 12. Number 11 for me is Isle of Dogs. 10 Bottle Rocket. Phoenician Scheme set at number 9.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I liked Phoenician Scheme, but I wasn't like super blown away by it. I think like.
It's funny because I mentioned that I was watching The Life Aquatic this week, and then I said, I think I was talking to my sister or something, and then she was like, "Oh, the Wes Anderson, like I don't know if I've seen any of his movies," and I was like trying to describe a Wes Anderson film, and I was like, which is really hard to do, by the way, but because his style is so distinct, you kind of just need to look at it. Yeah. But then I was like, okay, color blocking, like symmetrical shots, and she was saying how she doesn't like overly symmetrical shots, and I was like, man, then just forget Wes Anderson.
Anderson is not then for her, but I think this movie is. And we'll get to
It's
that.
charming sometimes. It works. See, I want to see him direct like something normal though. I will say that. Just just completely devoid of the Wes Anderson style. And that's kind of like his first 3 movies are definitely less stylistic, which is part of why I like Darjeeling.
I think
I
think you're tapping into something that I wanted to talk about here in a few minutes. But to go back to my rankings, where was I? Finishing Scheme is at 9, Moonrise Moonrise is 8, Rushmore 7, Tenenbaums 6. I think I'm gonna switch 2 of them right now. They're not actually on my letterbox, but number 5, The French Dispatch. This is being swapped from number 3. Number 4, Grand Budapest. Number 3, which was swapped from number 5, Asteroid City. Number 2, Fantastic Mr. Fox, and then Life Aquatic is my number 1. And I think that is going to stay because after this rewatch, I very much enjoyed it, and you brought up like him not having, like, he has a distinct style.
Yes.
And I think that when you said that your like sister doesn't like the symmetrical and everything, I think this is a good movie to show people that might not like Wes Anderson and they might like it. I think because I noticed it this time around, I was like, why do I like it? Because I've always had this kind of like idea on this movie that is like, this is to me this is the perfect Wes Anderson movie because of A, when it comes out in his filmography, and B, how it is made. Because he has 2 stop motion animated movies. There's a lot of stop motion in this movie.
Yeah, I like it.
But it's very minimal. But
it's so whimsical. It's like, I don't know how he distilled and purified pure whimsy like that.
Yeah, it's like,
but he did it.
Well, I mean, it shows literally within like the first 10 minutes.
The little seahorse?
With the little seahorse. It's like
what does he call it? Like the rainbow?
It's like, yeah, it's like it's a rainbow
fish or something stupid like that.
Well, you know who did did you see in the credits who did the
animation?
The animation?
No.
It was Henry Selick.
That name sounds familiar.
Who, if you don't know who that is the director of such stop motion animated movies as The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh.
And Coraline.
There we go.
I'm gonna double check that though.
It's not Tim Burton.
It's not Tim Burton.
It's Selick.
Henry Selick did direct Coraline, but he also James and the Giant Peach.
Honestly, that's a childhood juggernaut for me. That movie.
Yeah. Really?
Juggernaut, I say. If I rewatched it today, I'd be like, this is dog shit. But like,
never seen it,
having
so I don't
seen
know.
it as a child, I don't want it to lose the power it had. Now I saw Coraline again, and like, that holds up. Like, it's still good. You know, like it doesn't. It wasn't any worse having watched it as an older person. You know.
Yeah, no, I get that. For Coraline, yeah, it's
some movies kind of lose their charm. I see, like Wes Anderson movies, they don't really lose their charm. I think you can be Wes Andersoned out though.
Yes. No,
too much Wes Anderson at once. Like if you try to watch all of his movies back to back to back to back, I think you might lose your mind.
I did that in 2020,
and you kind of see how a lot of his stories are kind of samey.
Yeah.
So it'll be like, okay.
Oh, it's a lot of the
art language.
It's a lot of daddy issues, to be honest.
Right? A lot. Yeah. There's a lot of father issues. There's a lot of chaos being broken up by like a deadpan delivery that's like, for comedic effect, that type of thing. And at some point that does get a little bit old, like, but if you like, okay, I feel like putting a Wes Anderson on, you can just pick one at random almost, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna have a good time.
You know you're gonna
literally all of his movies are like comfort movies.
Yeah.
It's like if you're having a bad day, just chill, put some Wes Anderson on.
I was saying out his movies, I'm like, I could literally put on any of these movies, and I know that I'd at least have a decent time.
The only one that like I had difficulty watching was Isle of Dogs.
Well, even Isle of Dogs, it's like I think Isle of Dogs the whole reason why it's like I mean looking at his popularity on Letterboxd at least, and I like to use Letterboxd a lot because it's like
General public.
General public. His top 5 are Grand Budapest at number 1, and that has been watched 4.3 million users have watched it. 1.8 like it, or have given it a heart, I should say. And then it's number 243 in the Letterboxd top 500.
That many people watched it and didn't give it a like.
Yeah, there were like 3 million people were like, The hard thing is
the
very
people who
weird,
like
though.
go on Letterboxd and just log stuff and then don't rate it, like they don't give it likes. Like,
yeah,
what's wrong with you?
it's very interesting.
Express yourself, damn it.
But the second most is Fantastic Mr. Fox. That sits at number 166 in the Letterboxd top 500, and 3.7 million have seen it. Isle of Dogs is number 3, and that's 1.6 million have watched it, and that's really it. It's not on the
I do
top
feel
500.
like to Wes Anderson's credit and to like the power of Wes Anderson, you ask any movie fan who's seen like most of his movies, they'll probably give you a different one as their favorite.
Oh yeah.
I don't think there's a lot of agreement amongst his fans like which one's the best.
Yeah. I mean, I think
most people would probably say Grand Budapest.
Well, I mean, looking at this, I mean, top 2, Grand Budapest and Fantastic Mr. Fox. Yeah, I think those would be probably top of list for most people. And then, but like number 4 is Asteroid City, and that's in at 1.4, and then number 5 is French Dispatch at 1.3 million people have seen it.
Yeah.
And so it's very interesting as well to see those as those top 5.
Yeah.
The Phoenician Scheme is sitting at number 7. Or wait, let me do 5, 6. Number 8. Life Aquatic is sitting at number 10.
What the hell?
The movies
I mean,
above
something's got to be at the bottom, I guess. But
the movie at the bottom is Cousin Ben's Troop Screening, and that is because it's a small little short film that he made for Moonrise Kingdom. Only 51,000 people have logged it on Letterboxd. And then there's a bunch of short films.
You know what it is? I think a lot of people were aspiring oceanographers, and then they had a stint as an unpaid intern.
Oh my gosh.
And things went south, and then they're holding a grudge, and it hit too close to home.
Yeah.
It hit too close to home, and that's why they don't like it. That's my theory.
But I mean, Life Aquatic is sitting at 710,000 members have seen it on Letterboxd, and like The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar is sitting at number 10. So the short film has been seen more than Rushmore, Life Aquatic, and
it's because it was on Netflix.
Bottle Rocket. Oh, I know that. Yeah, exactly. But like
I didn't like the
part,
short stories mostly.
I kind of dig them.
And if you want to hear us talk about it, you can.
3 years ago.
That's our plug.
3 years ago on the Fine.
It came out 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So it's like a lot of it. It's like it is very interesting to see that this is his 10th most viewed thing on Letterboxd. It's not his like least viewed movie, but it's on the very bottom. And the other thing I wanted to bring up was that like this is his only rotten movie on Rotten Tomatoes. Like,
what?
Yeah, it's his only.
Rotten?
It's rotten on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's his.
What the hell? Why?
It's also his lowest rated on Metacritic.
What?
And it is only one of 2 films that he made that made less than what it took to make the movie. The only other one was Bottle Rocket, and that's because that was like $7 million, and then it was like an indie thing. It wasn't so much a hit, but it was like an indie movie that only made like $600,000.
That's like crazy to me because like really, okay, if you want to break it down, is Life Aquatic really that different from his other movies? Like if you like all the other ones, why don't you like that one?
So
where are you splitting hairs?
I
You know?
think you kind of hit what I wanted to talk about with the when I said like this is a good like this is like might be the most Wes Anderson movie, where has the story structure of his like earlier films. It's
Uh-huh.
not the like overblown aesthetically, like, because I will say I do think that there's a lot of people now that will watch like Phoenician Scheme and be like, he's really kind of gotten too Wes
Well,
Anderson-y,
and then
you
when
know.
he does branch out and make something completely different, like Isle of Dogs, you have some asshole like me who doesn't like it, even though that's like probably his most distinctly different movie, and partly because it's animated. But
Yeah, but even then, even though it's an animated movie, it still has symmetrical like look and
yeah,
everything.
sure. But
Um,
even though it's probably my least favorite Wes Anderson movie, I still think of the line when he's like, well, he's like a dog, and he's like, why do you bite or whatever, and he's like, I don't know. I'm a dog. That's what I do.
yeah, as of right now,
It's like that part. All of them have parts that stand out.
Oh yeah, and well, I mean,
None of them are bad objectively. I think
definitely.
even Bottle Rocket.
It's not. Yeah, it's not bad.
All of them are good.
They're all good. But it's very odd that this is the one that is like in.
I think
in
people
critics' eyes,
just hate the ocean, man. They're the same people dumping trash in there. That's my.
Well, it is also weird
People
though.
just have thalassophobia. That's what it is.
If you go based on Rotten Tomatoes, do you know what his number one movie based on Rotten Tomatoes is?
No,
It's a tie between Moonrise Kingdom and Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I like both of those. I feel like those are both like.
I just feel like it's a weird one to have Moonrise Kingdom because like Grand Budapest I thought was better, but it's only down by like 1%.
It is funny because Fantastic Mr. Fox is like kind of fits more in line with Steve Zissou in that it's like a midlife crisis kind of story, and then Moonrise is like an up and coming like kid growing up story.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, I just think it's funny.
Yeah, no, that's
a lot of similar narratives, but all of them have charm.
Yeah, and like I said, it's sitting at 57% on Rotten Tomatoes, a 6.1 out of 10 average rating out of 226 reviews. But Metacritic, it's sitting at a 62 with 38 reviews, and took $50 million to make, and it only made 34.1. Like even Darjeeling, which is the second based on Rotten Tomatoes scores, it took $16 million to make, but it made 35.1. So like it's at least made some money, you know. So yeah, but Bottle Rocket is the only other one, and it was $560,000 it made on a $7 million budget. But that's usually what you see. That's usually what you would see with like mid 90s indie directors that ended up becoming big. Like I think, well, let's check. Honestly, you know what? Reservoir Dogs. Let's check how much that made, because I feel like that was low if I recalled.
I got the Monterey Bay Aquarium live stream on.
Yeah, we didn't talk about our.
The sea turtle waved at me.
Oh
That's
my gosh.
Neat.
Yeah, it made the budget for Reservoir Dogs was $1.2 to $3 million, and it only made 2.9.
Despite the name, like, Reservoir Dogs has nothing to do with water, really.
No, but that's what I'm kind of getting at is like usually in the 90s those indie directors, they would make movies for like a smaller budget, and they wouldn't make back a lot of it.
Is The Life Aquatic the best ocean movie? ?
No. Finding Nemo.
See,
Shark Tale.
Finding Nemo came out in 2003. Life Aquatic was 2004. I feel like maybe the golden age of ocean movies is gone.
Did you not hear Shark Tale? The Will Smith, Jack Black.
That was around that same time, right?
It was 2004. It was the same year as this.
So we are in a drought of good ocean movies, I think, Because what do we got now? It's always like a shark attack movie.
Yeah,
it's
no,
like
that's literally what it is.
47 meters down.
There's
whatever else.
There's literally one coming out
Deepest
called
Breath.
Deep Water, I think.
It's like whatever, dude. Like Surf's Up is like 2007 or something.
Yeah, the most recent ocean movie I would say is Deep Water, a survival film from Rennie Harlan, who made Die Hard 2, Cliffhanger, and Deep Blue Sea.
The Deep Blue Sea, there's another one.
It's
that one's not good though.
A group of international passengers en route from Los Angeles to Shanghai are forced to make an emergency landing in shark-infested waters. Now they must work together in hopes to overcome a frenzy of sharks drawn to the wreckage.
Whatever.
You make a point though with the sharks. That it's like a shark attack movie, but this movie is technically a shark attack movie.
It is a shark attack movie too, I guess. But anyway, I think you could splice scenes from Deep Blue Sea and Sphere together, as well as The Abyss, and no one would know. You could just make some Frankenstein movie out of those three movies. Because two of them have
literally have a shark.
Two of them have Sam Jackson in it. So it's like
intersplice this and it's just Bill Murray, Sam Jackson.
Yeah, random cut of Bill Murray and his stupid hat in there too. You could make it work. But yeah, I feel like ocean movies, there was a golden era and we're not in it anymore.
That's very fair. But like we've said his name, Bill Murray.
Hang on.
Well,
I think my next pick might be Turtle: The Incredible Journey.
What is Turtle: The Incredible Journey?
It's about a turtle, I assume.
No shit, really?
It's a nature documentary.
Turtle: The Incredible Journey?
Yeah,
oh, it's a documentary?
Waterworld sucked. I watched that recently. It was not that good. The Meg,
I look it up.
I mean, come on. No one's lining up to see the Meg, are
Sorry,
they?
I looked up Turtle: The Incredible Journey, and there's just a Reddit post that immediately came up on r/Mac Miller, and it says that oh my gosh, where is it?
Well, that is random.
Oh my god, where'd it go? Oh, it says Mac in an interview said to watch Turtle: The Incredible Journey. I guess Mac Miller watched it. He was like, yeah, Turtle: The Incredible Journey. So, anyways, we talked.
Poseidon, the remake of Poseidon was 2006. I'm telling you, we're not in the golden era of ocean movies. It's a fact.
It's just a claimed fact. This is like you and
there are no good ocean movies recently.
Or last episode.
I can't think of any, so therefore it must be true.
Yes.
All
right, time to pull up in Letterboxd because there's a fucking ocean movie list that's like out at sea. Well, I mean, we got All Is Lost, the Redford movie, Life of Pi.
That's not recent. 2012.
Life of Pi. I mean, it's okay, fair. Are you talking just like recent movie? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, recent.
Moana.
Something in the Water, 2024, Hulu. Yeah, I'm sure that's good.
Are you looking at the same one I am, where it's
probably
where in the middle of it's Ocean's 8, just because it has oceans in the title?
Yeah, I mean, technically not an ocean movie.
Liars.
Ocean's 11. Anyway,
Finding Dory. Anyways, we gotta get off ocean movies. We talked about it.
This is our worst podcast yet. Anyway, back on topic here.
Anyways, I think we said his name. We need to talk about him. Bill Murray in the lead of this.
He's so good at playing the dry delivery, but there's a lot of like sadness behind the delivery.
Oh yeah,
I
mean, this was a year or two out of him in Lost in Translation, where he kind of plays the same like.
He was on such a good run because he's got Lost in Translation.
Yeah, it was
Broken Flowers.
Yep. The Jarmusch
Life
film.
Aquatic. He's honestly a better dramatic actor than a comedic one, if you ask me.
Definitely. I think like I mean there and even before these movies, he had like, you know, he was doing the dramatic stuff as well. He was in stuff like oh my gosh, he was in Wild Things. I guess I didn't know
He
that.
was in the tragedy known as Ghostbusters.
The tragedy.
Yeah,
The first Ghostbusters is
no,
a tragedy.
but like, imagine it was like
What?
Imagine for a second Ghostbusters is like a serious, like dramatic story of like ghosts haunting people. I know it's not, but that'd be fun.
I don't know if we I don't know if that would work well, but no,
Just play
like,
it straight.
I mean,
Just see what happens.
he's in 2000. He's in a Hamlet remake with another person that we just recently covered.
How many Hamlet movies are they gonna make?
A bunch. There was one that was just released.
Can we
a few
cool
weeks
it with
ago.
the Frankenstein movies? Jesus Christ, people.
But Hamlet starring Ethan Hawke, who played Hamlet. Ethan Hawke played Hamlet. Bill Murray
Not to be
played
confused with
Paulmus.
Hamnet. Hamnet.
Oh my gosh,
It's a different movie.
But like in 2001, the Royal Tenenbaums, that's more of a comedy than anything.
Starring Luke Wilson and
Yeah.
Owen Wilson in the same movie.
But like yeah, in 2003 he's in Lost in Translation. In 2004 he's in Life Aquatic. In 2005 he's in Broken Flowers, and then
What a run.
he is also in a movie called The Lost City, which is a drama film. In the same year he was in Broken Flowers. But of course, in between these two, he iconically plays the cat that hates Mondays.
Oh yeah, Garfield.
Garfield, and then in Garfield, a tale.
Isn't this story like he got conned kind of into making that movie?
I think yeah. So I think the story is that he like he was told like a Cohen was making this movie, and he was like, which one? And they said Joel Cohen, and he went, oh okay, so it must be good, and it's not Joel. It's
that's hilarious.
Joel Cohen, Cohen.
Well, you can see why you phoned in like the Ghostbusters reboot. He wants to make good movies, damn it.
I think even then it's like
I would phone in the Ghostbusters reboot too.
I mean, he was in Phoenician Scheme most recently as God, and I guess he is in a movie.
Okay, I forgot the plot of Phoenician Scheme. I guess he's playing God.
Yeah, he plays God.
But
I mean, then again, he still goes back though. 2 years ago, he was in Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire. He goes back to the Ghostbusters.
Because he
and even
it in,
before that,
and because they gave him many dollars.
You know what's funny is that I just realized that the first podcast we ever made together. I'd have to double check, and I will do this.
Was Ghostbusters mentioned?
Ghostbusters wasn't mentioned, but it was a movie with.
Ghostbusters is such a
Bill
good
Murray.
documentary.
Ghostbusters documentary?
Yeah, the Ghostbusters put their lives on the line to keep us safe. Oh, I just thought of something hilarious. You know how they have like I back the blue flags with the American thing? I back the Ghostbusters flag.
I back the Ghostbusters.
It's like the American flag, and then it's got like the Ghostbusters logo and the canton.
Mm-hmm.
And then like slime green can be the stripe color.
No, that's you just make the back the blue with the slime green. The one that
slime green, dude. That could work.
The very
I'll
first
make stickers.
podcast we ever recorded was the original run of the Fine Cut. And we covered a little movie called Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, where Bill Murray is in it and he plays Lord Krylar.
Dude. Well, I mean, don't get me on a rant on how like poorly written some of those Marvel movies were in that era. They really wasted Bill Murray in that movie.
They did. And so
because he comes in and he kind of just plays like an asshole, which Bill Murray's good at. But like they didn't make the most out of that character. They really didn't. Yeah, no.
But I think that also goes to that kind of leads into another thing that I was going to say is that so looking at all this is the only Wes Anderson movie that he leads, that he is the lead in.
Sure.
Everything else was
He does ensemble cast.
everything else he's a supporting, and so it's like, is he better? Like, is that another thing that says like, can he like, is he more of a Wes Anderson like supporting character than a lead?
He's
Is that why
lead,
people
no,
don't
he's the
like
lead in
this
Broken
movie that much?
Flowers, and that movie slaps.
Yeah, but I'm saying like in the Wes Anderson like verse, is like Owen Wilson a better lead in Bottle Rocket?
He doesn't have a lot of movies where it's. Well, I feel like his last batch of movies have been really ensemble, like
Yes.
like to the point where there's like no main character even. Like that, I think that's part of the problem I had with French Dispatch is like, who's the main character? And
I mean, he's literally, I think, isn't in French Dispatch that he's like, the whole movie is
it's like
basically
vignettes.
after. No, I remember it's vignettes, but it's like after. It's the whole like the reason why it's all vignettes is because it's the last issue of the French Dispatch, because Bill Murray's character dies and he's like, we're done.
Yep.
So like he's like, I guess more of like the
he just comes in for a paycheck every once in a while.
I mean, he just likes working with Wes Anderson. I mean,
I guess.
And it's odd that like the one that he was not in, Asteroid City, it's like,
well, then they put Tom Hanks in there. It's like
the Tom Hanks is filled up with it.
Tom is no Bill.
But I think Tom Hanks does do pretty good in the. He does work really well. Which makes me.
It could have been Bill though.
Which makes me think like, would Tom Hanks be a good lead? Would Tom Hanks like work in Life Aquatic though? Like,
don't do this to me. No. Look at me. I'm the captain now, or whatever. No. That would not work. It's got to be Bill.
Okay. I mean, I totally agree with you.
Now, could they have gotten someone actually from Kentucky to play Owen Wilson's character?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. Because I don't know what was going on with his accent.
Do you have your notes written down about this?
Well, I can go into my notes. I mean, my notes are kind of random.
Okay.
Shit posty. But I love Owen Wilson in this movie. I think his calm, collected demeanor contrasted very well with Bill Murray's more chaotic, I don't know, stance on everything. I liked it. Like that dynamic in the movie.
Yeah,
and plus
it's good
the whole
dynamic.
thing where Owen Wilson thinks Bill Murray is his father.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, that's the crux of the movie. It works really well.
Oh yeah, and that's like, I mean, it's the same with, Royal Tenenbaums. It's like it's an absentee father that's trying to be more close with his children. Just this time, it's not. He's faking being dying.
It's a reverse. It's a reverse Finding Nemo, where Nemo finds the dad. If you think about it,
another ocean movie.
Think about it.
They were just 2003.
If your
to
ocean movie
2005
doesn't
was just
contain familial dynamics, like father-son dynamic, is it a good movie? Probably not.
Exactly. That's what they're missing in Sharknado 16.
That's what they're missing in Shark Tale.
Shark Tale has the father. He has the father figure.
I don't remember.
It's Jack Black's playing his dad's Robert De Niro in
The
that, if I recall.
The Shark Tale movie is like a black hole in my memory. I don't recall.
Shark Tale is kind of insane. I know we've been talking more about other movies than this movie.
We haven't even
but
we've been talking about Wes Anderson's filmography.
The top billing, there are 6 top bill names in Shark Tale. We're staying on Shark Tale for just a second. The 6 top billed names in Shark Tale on the Shark Tale poster are Will Smith, Robert De Niro, Renee Zellweger, Angelina Jolie, Jack Black,
Martin Scorsese.
and Martin Scorsese.
Yeah.
So, anyways, well, let's
shout out the corporate stooge, the Bond company stooge that has to follow Steve Zissou's crew.
Bud Cort.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the other thing. I want to kind of stay on casting a little bit as well before we go into the notes.
I like Kate Blanchett is awesome.
So you know how like Anderson kind of gets he always like brings people into the crew. So it's always like, they'll show up in one movie. Owen Wilson's in the first one, and then he shows up in. He's not in Rushmore, technically speaking. He's the dead boyfriend of the teacher, or dead husband of the teacher. It's
there's your little nerd fact of the day.
Yeah, but he's technically not in Rushmore, but he is in Rushmore. I think he also co-wrote it, if I recall.
Owen Wilson?
Yeah, I think Owen Wilson. Well, Owen Wilson co-wrote Wes Anderson's first 3, if I recall.
Wow.
Yes, it was written by Owen Wilson as well. So Rushmore was written by him. But then Royal Tenenbaums is Owen Wilson, and then that's when you get, Bill Murray is in Rushmore, and then in Royal Tenenbaums. There are 4 people that wait, hold on, let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 people that have never appeared in another Wes Anderson movie in this cast that I think, how have they not appeared again? Genuinely.
They didn't want to?
So, maybe. But the first one is Noah Taylor, who plays Wolodarsky.
Sure.
The scientist and musician.
The guy is...
score composer of the movies.
Which one is he? Is he the younger one, or...
No, he's the British dude. He's the one that composes the scores.
Is he really old?
No.
Does he have gray hair?
No. That's the sound guy.
Yeah, he doesn't have any lines, I don't think.
I don't think he has a lot of lines, but Noah Taylor is the one that I know him from Almost Famous, but he's the scientist guy.
Sure.
Okay. Bud Cort, who is the insurance guy who just recently passed. He never shows up
rest
again.
Rest in peace.
Robin Cohen, who is who plays the script girl and is always topless. Niels Kawazami, who plays Bobby. Oh my God, I can't think of his last name. But one of the crew members. But he's only in this is only one of 2 movies that he's ever been in. And then the TV actor Matthew Gray Gubler, who is most known for NCIS. He's intern number 1. He does not show up in any more Wes Anderson films. And then Cate Blanchett has never been in another Wes Anderson. And I think she's amazing in this one.
I think she probably priced herself out of Wes Anderson's budget, probably.
Maybe.
Probably,
but
okay, until recently, because recently he's gotten Scarlett Johansson
a couple
times and Tom Hanks. So I think he's back to having S tier budgets.
Well, but
for his movies.
just
Cate, you could probably afford Cate Blanchett again.
Cate Blanchett could easily be in another one of these movies, because I think I don't know where I'd put her, but I could see her playing the Margot Robbie character in Asteroid City. Cate Blanchett's not that old.
I forgot Margot Robbie was in that.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, there's too much of an ensemble. I can't remember anyone in any of these movies unless it's the one I just watched.
Yeah.
To be honest, there's too many people.
So yeah, these people, people that are very clearly on the poster, have a decent amount of screen time in this, and kind of have that Wes Anderson feel, and I don't know if it's Wes Anderson face, but I could see them popping up so many times.
Michael Gambon.
He's in Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's
the main bad guy.
Yeah,
I mean it's a voice credit, but it's
yeah.
But still, he works with Wes again, and
Is Waris Ahluwalia, is he in one of those short films?
Who? Who does he play?
The Indian guy. Vikram.
No, he's in
Vikram.
He's in Darjeeling Limited.
Ah, okay.
He's in Darjeeling, and
else.
he's in Grand Budapest. He's one of the concierge, the Club of the Cross Key or whatever.
He's in the Anderson crew.
Yeah, he's a part of the Anderson crew. He's been in 3 or 4 movies.
Yeah.
So, I just found it really weird that someone like Cate Blanchett is not has not been in another Wes Anderson.
Well, Willem's a Wes Anderson
He's a staple.
go-to, and he had that shit on in this movie.
He really did.
He always does, honestly. But the intro scene with you see Willem for the first time in uniform or whatever, with the stupid red hat, and the way he's posing is like a meme by itself.
He's always in the shortest shorts, and
it's like, okay, yeah, that's like a casual shot right there. He's definitely not posing, right?
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah. Any other notes? I do have one other one that I wanted to tell you about, but it's something that I watched, unbeknownst to you, because it was on the Criterion Blu-ray.
You can say that first, and then I guess I'll run through my serialized notes.
Okay, yeah. So on the so I usually, we record these usually on Friday nights, and I watch the movie like the night before, and I'm usually working in the morning, so I don't really have a lot of time to format a lot of the thoughts. But because I worked on Friday night, messed up my schedule a little bit. We're recording now on Monday. I did watch some of the behind the scenes stuff that was on the Criterion, and of course this is why I love Criterion as well. They put a lot of effort into their bonus features, and one of their bonus features on here was the
They really fed a guy to a shark. That was real.
No, they didn't. That one is well, even that guy, Vincent Cassel, he's in like 4 other Wes Anderson movies, and they're all in the beginning.
How much of a bummer would it be? It's like, okay, Wes Anderson's doing an ocean movie, and we want you to be cast in the movie, but also you die in the first scene because you get eaten by a shark.
Well, there's that whole thing that like people are saying, like, or within the industry, that's just like people will take a pay cut to work with Wes Anderson. They just want to work with Wes Anderson. And then there was that, like,
I want to die a horrifying death in a Wes Anderson film.
Well, Willem Dafoe has.
Yep. A lot of them have at some point.
Jeff Goldblum has.
Oh yeah. I'm surprised Jeff Goldblum survives in this movie, not gonna lie.
He gets shot literally like
in the chest.
In the chest, like right near the lung.
And then I love how like
he's just walking around.
I love how he's like running, but he's got his hand on it, like over his wound. It's funny.
Well, there's also Matthew Gray Gubler he's the one that like
the one that gets the machete chop.
Yeah, he's like a hostage, and he like full on, and it's like it's a very weird like insert shot of violence in a Wes Anderson where
it is funny.
He just the machete comes down and he goes, ah.
This movie does get violent, which I love actually because it's funny.
There's a lot of explosions and stuff.
The violence is used as comedy for sure. I love the opening of the movie where everyone's in the theater watching Steve Zissou's movie, and then Esteban gets eaten by the shark in the film or whatever, and then
it's just like blood everywhere.
And then like he's like, oh my god, like a shark just ate Esteban, and then Willem Dafoe's character is like, did he die? It's like, yes, he got eaten, and then he's like, was he eaten whole or like? And he's like, no, he was chewed. Which is, I don't know, it's like funny.
I mean, that's the dry humor.
Yeah.
But
and then like the whole theater is like oh, like we just witnessed someone die in film.
Yeah. And well, they're like, oh, what was it?
Did you see the shark? And he was like, yeah. And then it's like, well, why didn't you get it on film?
Well, they asked
like,
him,
I dropped the camera.
I know. I was gonna say, it's like there's the dry sense of humor joke that they think is a joke, where it's like, I dropped the camera, and he's like, why are they laughing? Like, some of these, oh my gosh, some of these Criterion, I'm on the Criterion website right now looking at this. Some of these pictures are like, holy goddamn, these are not in the movie, but these are HD quality pictures.
Nice.
But anyways, the thing that I was talking about, the behind the scenes, is that on the Criterion Blu-ray there is a intern video journal. Is
it from the University of North Alaska interns?
No,
which is not a real university, by the way.
I didn't even realize that. That's
North Alaska. What city would that be? There isn't one. Like,
and also, how's there 6? There are 6 people that want to be like oceanographers in Alaska.
No, but like, okay, well that would make sense if you're from Alaska, actually,
okay.
like profession wise. But like, I'm saying like I love how Alistair, the Jeff Goldblum character, he's got his own set of interns, and they're like robots.
Yeah.
They're like blonde hair, blue eyed,
Yep.
like Swedish robots or something. And then like
They all just all are just
Steve
dead.
Zissou's interns are like some fat chubby kids from college, in t-shirts.
Yeah.
I do love that because it shows the budget difference there.
Yeah, definitely.
I enjoy.
It's a ragtag group of explorers, but basically it's titled Intern Number 1 Video Journal. It is a short behind the scenes documentary directed, edited, and narrated by Matthew Gray Gubler.
Nice.
And it is so interesting to watch that because behind the scenes, it's pretty much like it shows you the behind the scenes of like the Anderson like set and everything. And a lot of these people like, so another one that I also was very another reason why I like this movie is that the covers of David Bowie songs in Portuguese are really good. And so there's
Did they release like a whole album for that? Because
yes.
I would listen to it.
I have the album.
Yeah.
Like we'll talk about it.
David Bowie songs are great, but then it's like, whoa, it's in Portuguese.
It's in Portuguese.
And then it's like, wow. It's so different.
Wow. But so it's like, but he's showing like behind the scenes where like Sue George, who plays Pele. Yeah, Pele, I think.
That's his name in the movie. Is it
like
are you sure it's pronounced Sue? Or is it Seu or something?
I think it's Sue George.
I don't know. I don't.
But like him,
I don't speak Portuguese.
Him, Noah Taylor, and Matthew Gray Gubler are just like, and he's filming them, and they're recording a song that's I'm pretty sure not in the movie, called Team Zissou, and it's like, and he's like, this was and Gubler's like talking, and he's like, this is a story. This is a song that we, the cast would sing, to keep our spirits high, and we record it, and it's like very interesting. Like Bill Murray hired we were talking earlier about this. I think I don't remember if it was off mic. We were talking about the masseuse. There's they keep a Swedish masseuse on staff, and he's like when he's talking about, let me show you my boat. Yeah, and then it's like it's a great scene.
The 2D cutout of the boat, and you see.
I also like that set. Oh my gosh, I keep.
But you don't see the Swedish masseuse ever again.
They use the set a pretty decent amount too, which is really interesting in my opinion.
I think the masseuse died at sea, and they just forgot about her.
She died in there. She died in the spa, but
either that or the pirates killed her.
Well, the reason why I kind of held this is because I'm pretty sure I think they just added that joke in because of Bill Murray, because in this video diary he goes, and this is he has a shot of Wes Anderson, and he goes, and this is the on-set masseuse that Bill Murray hired. And Wes Anderson is getting a massage from her.
Self-insert, and behind the scenes flooded over into the actual movie.
Yeah, and they also, and then it's like, you're like, wait a minute, why is she wearing the same outfit as Cate Blanchett's character? And he mentions that she became a stand-in. She was convinced to be Cate Blanchett's stand-in for reverse shot scenes where you wouldn't see Cate Blanchett.
She's got blonde hair, I guess.
So it's I mean, it very much feels like,
that's funny.
It's very interesting to watch it and be like, this looks like a crew that just is mishmash put together, and it almost gives that sense in the movie because it's such a mishmash of.
It's really fun to see behind the scenes stuff like that, and you can see why things came out a certain way. Because there was a video on YouTube that was 3 hours long.
On this movie?
No, it was talking about my favorite movie, The Thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like an exhaustive encyclopedia of everything. It was interesting to see all the behind the scenes details from John Carpenter as he's directing the movie, and there's a problem that comes up and how they fix it, and blah 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 as they go on. And it was interesting for that movie specifically because it kind of informs you the order in which the people in that movie get infected by the thing. So it actually is insightful in that way. I don't know if that kind of insight can be gleaned from behind the scenes of the Life Aquatic.
I mean, I think it's very much like I said, it's a ragtag.
It's not like a mystery. It's not a mystery movie.
Yeah,
so that
the production feels like a ragtag group of people. I mean, they got their sound. The guy who plays the sound editor in the movie
is just the sound editor.
Is the actual sound guy. Like
I like that. That's funny.
Was it what's his name?
Pavel
Pawlikowski. I don't know.
Okay, hang on.
Who plays Renfro Pietro? Like he is literally, if you go even down, you look at where is it? Oh my gosh.
Pavel Vidovshak.
Sure. But he's like the actual sound. He's actually the sound, like he is the sound guy that is like on set. And they were just like, we'll put you in the movie. And so like he is also in this video diary, there is a shot of him. There is like, they talk about the final scene where they're all in the submarine.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes like, yeah, we all just sat in here, and literally he gets shots of like Willem Dafoe, like he shoves like something up his nose or something, and he's just like sitting there and like making the whole crew laugh.
Yeah.
And they're all just in there. Jeff Goldblum is like cheesing up the camera. He's like, he starts singing and stuff, and he like pans over, and the sound guy is like actually working. He's like trying to set up sound. He's like, okay, so that's gonna go there.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna go here, and then like Michael Gambon comes in, and he's just like, get that camera out of my face. He's such like a grumpy old man sometimes too, but like is clearly like having fun with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it was just a very interesting.
The energy from the cast, I think, leads into how good the movie is.
Yeah, and it's like, I think, to go back to the point that we were talking about in the beginning of this, like, why is this the like least lowest rated or whatever, and least seen?
It might be
Life Aquatic. I think it's just like Anderson had such a good time with this that he was like,
Wes was in his bag naming these characters.
Oh, yeah.
Ned Plimpton, Jane Winslet Richardson, Alistair Hennessy, Klaus Daimler, Osiri? I don't even know how you say that.
Don't know.
Osiri Draculius,
Pele dos Santos,
Bobby
Anne-Marie
Ogata,
Sakowitz.
Esteban Duplantier. That's a good one. He had fun. You can tell that he had fun.
Well, and then you get Matthew Gray Gilbert, intern number 1.
Yes.
Like, so.
Oh, yeah, he's not even named.
That's he's just hilarious. Intern number 1.
That's funny.
So.
He becomes a part of the crew at the end.
Yeah, and it was like, that's like the really cool thing. And, of course, the ending. I think this is such a good ending to a movie. And I'll let you say your notes. Yeah. I just looked at the time, and it's like we have been almost recording for an hour.
I feel like that was a little scatterbrained. Sorry about that.
No,
folks.
it's all good.
But
it's all good.
That's
pretty much what most of our episodes are.
I'll go through my my serialized notes real quick. We kind of touched upon the beginning of the movie anyway. There was a casual F word dropped that caught me off guard.
What?
Like not the tier 1 F word, the other one.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I know what you're
when Bill Murray's walking down the stairs, I was like, "Whoa!"
It was a different.
He was
time.
referring to Alistair's, Jeff Goldblum's character, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Well, then it comes back later on that.
Well, yeah. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. I like when he goes over to the TV, and he's looking at Esteban. And then he touches the TV and the little static shock on his face. I was like, I don't know. I like that.
Yeah.
I just like that. And also, like, a lot of people now, they don't even know what that is. They're like the big, like,
yeah, they got these OLED screens.
The Gen Alphas. They don't know about the static shocks you would get from these TVs, man. They don't know. The seahorse that the little German kid gives him, I was like, that seahorse would die so fast in a bag.
Well, then he gets transferred into a
wine glass.
champagne flute.
Yeah. Yeah, a flute. That's
Yes,
the correct terminology.
That's the correct terminology.
And then I put, so like when he's, let me tell you about my boat, and I'm just like, okay, you tell me.
I love that scene.
That's a great scene. It's a good way to, I mean, if you're gonna have exposition in your movie, you might as well do it in a fun way.
Yeah.
Wes Anderson is the king of delivering exposition in a fun, whimsical way. Because a lot of other movies, they would just be terrible. A lot of other movies, lesser movies, would give you no sense of geography at all on the boat, and you'd have no idea what rooms connected to what, and then you'd be like,
well,
don't know.
You know. Yeah.
I like that he shows you like the literal, including like the stupid bubble, like the underwater viewing bubble. That
he's like, I had this idea. Doesn't he say he's like, I had this idea in a dream or something?
Yeah. And then like the dolphin spies that like don't listen to them, and then you completely forget about it, and then when they come up later, it's like really funny.
Yeah.
I like that.
They're like watching Ned and
Dude,
Jane, like
the Wolodarski guy, like all the time he's like, they'll be like looking at a screen and he's like, it could mean one thing or it could mean the other.
Yeah.
We don't know. Like every scene he's just like, he doesn't know.
Yeah.
It's a one thing or the other. He has no credible information. He's just like, I just think it's funny. I want to know how much those paintings are worth when he's walking around. I want to say it's
the insurance, when he's trying to get the money.
house or
yeah,
whatever.
when he's trying to get the money, and it's like him and Alistair.
Because they got like a full like,
it's like a full on oil painting,
like a huge ass oil painting of like Jeff Goldblum, and they've got a big one of like of Steve Zissou.
Yep.
Kind of in the style of like a Jacques Cousteau. I feel like I've seen a painting of Jacques Cousteau that looks like that.
I mean, yeah, this is very clearly inspired by Jacques Cousteau. But
have you ever watched a Jacques Cousteau like documentary in your life?
No, I haven't.
You know, I don't think I have either. I know who he is, obviously.
Yeah.
Jacques Cousteau is like to the ocean what Steve Irwin was to like the jungles, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
or like on growing
to crocodiles.
up with, yeah. That sort of nature documentarian. If Steve Zissou was real, he's the stand-in for Cousteau.
Oh, I mean,
obviously.
it's Cousteau.
I like how he's not really good at it either, because he's like, he needs Eleanor, his ex-wife, to be like the one giving the scientific names and stuff, and the stupid jellyfish that wash up on the beach. He says they're like some kind of electric jellyfish, and then Kate Blanchett comes up and is like, no, there's some kind of nanowar. And he's like, and he steps on it and he doesn't get a shock or anything. He's like, oh, you're right.
Yeah, he goes, damn, she's right. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Well, and then there's that, then I think in that scene as well, he's like, he goes, who are you? And then she's like, oh, I'm this. And he goes, the immediate next one is, you look pregnant.
Right.
Like
she does, I don't know how. It was at night. She's like 50 feet away.
Yeah.
She's only like 4 months.
Yeah, I think she says 5 months. Yeah, it's 4 or 5.
How could you see that? He's got really good eyes, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
That's funny. And then, of course, Owen Wilson's introduced in the movie. He's like, I'm your son. And then Bill Murray's character is like, oh, really? Jeez. Not letting on some of the things he knows, which we find out later.
Well, that actually leads to a different question. Do you think he knows that he shoots blanks, or do you think that only his wife knows? Because he is kind of like a...
Yeah, because the whole crux of the movie is Owen Wilson's character thinks that Bill Murray is his dad. But Eleanor tells Jane later in the movie that he shoots blanks.
Yeah. So
he can't possibly be his son, right? But he does not let on that he thinks that he isn't his son, right?
Yeah. So I like I said, I think that he thinks.
It becomes it's more tragic, I guess. Well, I don't know. You could look at it either way, because if he's like, he says really early on. It's like I don't like fathers, and I never wanted to be one to Ned. So it's like that wouldn't be true.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It could go both ways. I could see it where he knows he's not his son, but he just goes along with it. I think that reads better, honestly. I think it's an interesting.
Yeah.
I like that because it's like he basically accepts like a fan into his crew or whatever. I don't know. I like it.
No,
I like
yeah,
I like it that way.
I mean, it's
I love the way Owen Wilson says swimmer. I'm not a strong swimmer. Swimmer. Like with his accent. And then we can talk about the insane amount of props in this movie that I would want to have.
We'll get to that when we get to the fake awards.
I just like the custom Zissou Adidas shoes.
They actually made that. They did actually make those.
Did they sell them?
They sold them.
Oh,
they sold them for like, but it was like a 500 on like. I'll look that up while you.
The red caps, the red beanies. I would love to have one. Even the stupid jumpsuit, like the light blue jumpsuits or whatever. I would love to have one.
Mm-hmm.
The giant oil paintings from the mansion would be great too. There's so many good props in this movie.
There is. We'll get to those though.
Fantastic. Oh, I love the part where Bill Murray is talking to Jane, and like the galley of the boat or whatever. I don't know where they are. Somewhere in the lower levels of the boat. And he was talking about like the interview, because she's there to be a reporter, right? And he's talking about the questions she was asking him or whatever, and like saying how like he's reading part of what she wrote, and it's like some of this felt like really fake to me or whatever. Meanwhile, there's like Shamu in the background.
Yeah.
Like bobbing in the window. It's like, yeah, that looks fake. Oh, is that did they get a real killer whale for the movie?
They probably did, yeah.
Do you think it's like, I mean, it's got to be just like B-roll from SeaWorld, right?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I mean,
but
I also know that like Wes Anderson is like notorious for not liking visual effects. Like,
oh, it's a real killer whale.
If he wants to do them in camera, he will.
It's a real killer whale. I'm just like, I doubt that he built an entire tank or like a set in front of a tank just for like a stupid gag, right? I don't know. You can't be too sure. I don't know. I you know the shot, like one of my favorite shots is like when Eleanor flies away in the seaplane. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And it's like the sky is like that dark blue, perfect, like, they call it blue hour, right? Because there's golden hour and then there's like blue hour.
Yeah.
And if you've ever been to the ocean, man, that time of the evening is just amazing. Because you got the vibrant blue of the sky and then like the dark navy blue, like black of the ocean. Just the silhouette of the plane flying away. Fantastic.
It's there's good shot composition in this.
I like when he reads Ned's like fan letter that he sent to him as a child, and then he did respond with a letter or whatever. And then like a part of like the automated message that Ned got back was like dictated but not read.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is just hilarious.
Well, and then he reveals that he actually does have it still.
Yeah, he does have the letter though. Like when they're investigating the phantom signal and it ends up being the black box in the airplane.
Black box.
The music that's playing reminded me of that part in Rick and Morty where he puts the radio on and it's like, I like this song. It's very, and then it's like the radio's like human music.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
Oh,
like he's like snapping his fingers. Okay, sorry. I know this is lame. I'm almost done. The dolphin spies, when they come back and the dolphins are like in the window looking at Ned and Jane through the window. Yeah. peak comedy right there.
They like look at each other like they're like teenage boys, like being like, "Ooh."
Whoa, look at the humans in there.
Yeah.
I very much enjoy that because I forgot about the dolphins, right? Because it's been like an hour plus since you've seen them. So, obviously Portuguese David Bowie. I love when he's playing and then the pirates roll up behind him.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Oh, and Willem Dafoe's line delivery when they're talking about doing a mutiny on Bill Murray's character.
And he's like, you don't know.
You don't understand. He's like, I hear what you're saying, but I think you misjudged the guy. He like goes out the door, but then he looks through the porthole window again.
Well, there's like Willem Dafoe in the background of these scenes, or some of these scenes are really funny.
Dude, watch the backgrounds.
Because there's one scene that I noticed. I had to like rewind because I'm like, no way, is he actually doing it? Like, it's right before, I think it's like when Steve's like, I'm done with the mission, we're just gonna go back, and Ned has to like talk him into like actually doing it. He's like, come on, you're so close, like I have like $250,000 riding on this too. And he's like, okay. And Ned puts out his hand to like do the thing that Steve taught him earlier, which was like the literally like let's go team.
Yeah.
He puts his hand out. He does it once. Steve doesn't reciprocate, and he puts his hand out again. And that's finally when Steve does it, but it's framed perfectly. So you see like Willem Dafoe in the far, like very far back, and he is literally sitting there. He just stares, and he puts his hand in, and he does. Like it's just like he literally just like does a small little like whoa.
I love how he has like a dick swinging contest with Ned at the beginning.
Yeah.
And he's like all intimidating, and then like Ned is like F you, buddy. And then the next time they interact, he's like please don't hit me, I'm sorry. He's like a total wimp about it. He's like, you stood up for yourself.
Willem Dafoe in this movie. I think we'll get to Willem when we talk about like the supporting cast and everything, but man,
the other line that stuck out with me was when Owen Wilson's like Bill Murray's character Steve, he's like sorry about that I got mad about you calling me dad or whatever during the shot where rescuing me, and he's like, yeah, it's fine, I can think of it like a different nickname to call you by, and then Ned hits him with it doesn't mean the same thing. Yeah. Like we mocked in the beginning. Yeah. It's like, that's a good line.
Yeah, it is.
That's good. Yeah.
And I think that's like literally the next scene is Ned's death.
Yeah, I can't believe he died. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
What a tragedy, dude. How sad. So Wes Anderson's got like peak whimsy, peak humor, peak like I don't know, low cortisol levels to keep it memey in the the great 2026 we're living in, to be topical or whatever.
Yeah.
But he undercuts it with like the saddest tragedies ever.
Yeah,
mixed into his movie because that's part of life, I guess. But
he does that all the time. I mean, they're in
Royal Tannenbaums is a good one. I mean, that touches on like self-harm. And stuff like that.
No, literally, it's
and then
well, it's like there's that scene with Luke Wilson and him like slitting his wrists, and then there's also like the whole movie is built up that's like the dad's gonna be a better person, and then it literally ends with him dying, and like
dude,
that's it. And then like even like Grand Budapest, which a lot of people kind of take, and they're like, oh, it's this very like whimsy, like symmetrical. Oh my gosh,
meanwhile the backdrop is World War II or
it's
whatever.
It's like World War II or World War One. Honestly, I think it might be.
Oh, maybe
might be World War One, and then like at the end, it's like Gustav took Zero and the Saoirse Ronan character on the train, and then I think it's like it gets stopped, and they never see Gustav again.
Right.
It's like, and it's very much implied that he died that like mere moments after the train stopped.
Even like Fantastic Mr. Fox is like talking about like a midlife crisis, failed marriage type beat. So it's like
Very
there's
odd that people are making like AI generated TikToks. It's like, oh my god, look, Wes Anderson aesthetics, and it's like, okay, yeah, but throw in like a random ass death that would
yeah,
make it like
you're losing like you're losing the uh really the meatiest part of
yeah,
the movie is like the core to it, which is like the little sadness part, the sad parts of life not ruining the good parts, I guess.
yeah.
And kind of taking them in stride. I guess that's the point of most of his movies. But I gotta say the edits on the helicopter crash were very Lynchian, I felt like. Don't you agree?
What do you mean?
So like the way it's kind of chopped up, and then like you got like a zoom pan and then chop, and then like a just red screen for a second.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I felt it was very Lynchian. It was very David Lynch-esque, which is a compliment.
Yeah.
Of course, you know that. And then perhaps the best line in the movie is delivered by Jeff Goldblum. He pulls Steve Zissou aside, talking about Steve's ex-wife and his current partner, Eleanor. He's like, both of us guys, haven't been the best husbands.
Mm-hmm.
But at least I have a good excuse. I'm part gay.
Hey, bisexual king. What can we say?
Which is just so funny.
Yeah.
Because it's delivered so deadpan almost. It really caught me off guard. I forgot about that line.
Yeah, it's a good line.
And that wasn't even like the end of the movie, but that was the last note I wrote. So this was a movie where it's like writing notes is kind of like there's so much happening on screen that you don't want to look away or like write notes. And plus my notes don't really add anything anyway, but
yeah, they're always
there's just my stream of consciousness when I'm watching the movie.
Exactly, and that's what just happens when you're watching a movie. It just happens like that. So you gonna take
Could you hear the crunch?
I could.
Cheez-It Groove. We're not sponsored, by the way.
The Cheez-Its grooves. Well, the Cheez-Its grooves have popped out, and I need some drink of water. So
Can I just comment on how boring this Monterey Bay Aquarium is?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like they got one type of fish. I'm seeing the same type of fish over and over and over again.
Well,
It's
I
like
think
tunas.
Are those tunas?
I think so.
Maybe.
There
Well,
was one sea turtle, and then there's
there's
tuna.
a sea turtle like every few minutes, but we might find a new live stream, and you can eat some Cheez-Its grooves. I'm gonna get a drink of water, and then we're just gonna take a quick break. We'll be back with Fact Corner and the long list awards and the fake awards.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm picking. Also,
Well, I don't know if Graham responds here,
oh yeah, we'll let him
So-
pick, but I gotta have a backup.
so all right, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
As requested, I found a new live stream for you.
Yes.
A walk through a rainy night in Tokyo.
Ooh.
Yeah. I honestly, like, if I can't go to those places, it's really nice to just like pretend and just have someone else walk around
3
for
in
me.
the morning, just sitting here watching this.
Someone else like going on like a long hour-long walk while I'm just sitting on my chair is really nice.
You know what you should do? You should get like one of the Apple like new like headset things or whatever. Put this on, but like start walking around your like
Ooh, VR. Dude, actually that's the future. Like get like a VR headset and one of those omnidirectional treadmill
Ooh.
things. First of all, you could play video games that way.
Mm-hmm.
But also just like walking around Japan. That'd be cool. Or imagine one that's like you're in a Wes Anderson film. You're like on the Belafonte and like you're just walking around. The pirates start attacking or whatever.
You're like,
That'd be a fun
shit.
game.
That would be a fun game. Anyways, we're back. So
I
guess
did think
we'll-
it was a little unrealistic that Steve Zissou was able to fend off the pirates with one handgun.
well, they do that twice. They like
They
just
make
shoot
make a
randomly.
huge deal about them being strapped the whole time
Mhm.
and having guns on them, but then they're completely caught off guard by the pirates.
Yeah,
It's like, what's the point?
yeah, guys, come on.
And like they do launch, whatchamacallit, like a secretive ocean landing, like walk up on the beach. They're like in scuba suits and shit. And it's like, okay, they got the guns now, but it's like, I don't know. That could have been useful before,
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
And then, yeah, they have the dog. And
you forgot, you amateurs, you forgot your dog.
Yeah.
And then it becomes his dog for a while, and then they leave it on the islands.
I like.
Ooh, they're similar because they're amateurs too. If you think about it,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So all right. Well, we'll do the.
Hang on. Power rank your favorite nature documentarians. 1, Steve Irwin.
Okay.
2, I'm gonna say Jeff Corwin. Remember him, guys? He was on like Discovery, one of those Discovery channels. He had a show. You know,
okay.
He wasn't as charismatic as Steve Irwin, so you know. And
where's David Attenborough?
David Attenborough is well, he's just a voice. Okay, he's not in the rough. You know.
Okay, what about Werner Herzog?
He's just a voice. Honestly, controversial opinion. Don't love Herzog's voice. It's a little too dramatic.
Baby.
Like,
to see the baby.
I've seen clips like, the clip of the penguin. The penguin walks away from the crowd and goes. He's walking off towards the mountains to sure death. But why? It's like, and then that became like a meme. That was awesome. Yeah. And then like people quickly misunderstood what the meme was even about in the first place, which is
that's
typical.
Usually what TikTok happened.
Yeah.
The TikTok-ification of everything.
So Willem Dafoe from Steve Zissou, Life Aquatic, he's memeable to the point where it's still culturally. I've seen memes of Willem Dafoe.
He just got that shit on.
He's got the aura.
Yeah.
The whole time.
So, well, we'll talk about him in here just momentarily, but first we'll do Fact Corner. So I think this has to be the life fact.
Do you have life facts?
The
Facts Aquatic.
Facts Aquatic with Steve Zissou corner.
Well, you could be like the Facts Aquatic with after the credits. That's us, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So the first one is that I've talked about Matthew Gray Gubler quite a bit. But I mean,
Gubler.
Dude was on NCI. I just found out about this guy, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I had known his name, but back in February, me and my girlfriend took a little vacation, and there was one day where I think it was our last day. We were
go to Comic-Con or something?
No, we just went up to Grand Rapids just, to chill for a weekend. And our last day, we were so tired from the weekend that we just stayed in the hotel room watching NCIS reruns and got just takeout. And so that's where I found Matthew Gray Gubler. So seeing him in this, I was like, "Oh my god, it's that guy." No way.
Why does it seem like Matthew Gray Gubler is the guy version of Agari Rice?
Huh? Really? You think?
I don't know. They seem they seem like they could be siblings,
I don't know about that, but okay.
Do you see it though?
I mean, yeah, I can
validate me, please.
I can see it, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
That's
all I needed to hear.
I mean, he's also iconically plays Simon in the Alvin and the Chipmunks movies.
Does he?
Yeah, he does the voice for it.
I would have no idea. I just saw a clip on Instagram. The older guy who's like a comedian who's in all those
David
movies.
Cross.
Yeah, saying how did you see it too?
Yeah,
where he's like, I'm never working with those people again.
Yeah. Well, do you know who voices the 3 chipmunks in Alvin and Chipmunks movies?
No, I have no idea.
I know this is not part about the Life Aquatic, but Alvin is voiced by Justin Long.
Okay.
Simon is played by Matthew Gray Gubler, and Jesse McCartney plays Theodore.
You say those names like I don't even know who those people are.
You don't know who Justin Long is?
I know who Justin Long is.
You don't know Jesse McCartney?
The name doesn't ring any bells.
Jesse McCartney, the musician?
No. Don't know.
The one that did Beautiful Soul and Beautiful Soul for That's So Raven and Because You Live from The Princess Diaries 2?
No, I did never. No.
All right.
Doesn't ring a single bell.
Not a true fan, I see, of Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Well,
anyways, we're not talking about that.
Can't be a fan of everything,
I guess. But anyways, getting to the first fact.
What's your favorite ocean creature?
Okay.
I saw
Squid.
a starfish in real life, dude, in the wild.
Oh,
that was amazing. Because I went on vacation to the Oregon coast. Okay,
I'll be going there soon.
Well,
not
Washington.
the coast. Oh yeah, you went to the Oregon coast. I'm going to Washington.
It's a different place.
Different place. Okay, sorry.
It's almost the same.
I'm going in that region.
It must have been low tide because there's these rocks and these like standing pools of water that were like really warm. If you put your foot in it, it was like really warm. And there was on the underside of this rock, there was a starfish.
Oh.
I saw a wild starfish.
That's crazy.
And it was kind of pink. It was like Patrick.
Well,
and then all the rocks were covered in like super gross barnacles.
Oh,
which are kind of horrid to look at. I'm not gonna lie.
They are,
like barnacles and there's other similar creatures that just like coat rocks. And it's like ew. Like I don't understand how their biology works. And I'm a biology student. And I actually, I took like I don't know if I ever took like a straight up oceanography class, but I've dabbled in marine biology. Okay. I hate to break it to you guys, the jaguar shark is not a real creature.
Fuck.
But, shellfish and like barnacles, I
just don't know how
they're very, very complicated.
Yeah.
And don't even get me started on those, what are they called? I don't even remember what they're called, but there's these things that are like, they look like plants, but they're actually animals. And they kind of just like drift around.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's like,
I
ew.
don't know the name.
Like, ew.
Yeah.
Gross.
Well,
they're not animated and
that's
Wes Anderson-fied,
That was Trevor's Science Corner. So anyways, we'll go back to the life facts.
Yeah,
the
Facts Aquatic.
The Facts Aquatic with after the credits. But anyways, first one, Matthew Gray Gubler, who played the intern.
Okay, quit obsessing over Matthew
I'm
Gray
not
Gubler.
obsessing. I'm just saying his name.
What?
Gosh, it's the first fact on here. Who played the intern was also Wes Anderson's intern in real life.
So the Go Get Me Coffee, that was.
I don't think he was. I don't think he was because he does mention it during the little documentary that he was the intern on like Rushmore.
Dude, I would kill to be like a director's errand boy to eventually get placed in the movie because I'm so charming and funny.
I think he was,
and
cast
then like,
in
oh, I
this movie.
have to put you in my movie.
From what it sounds like, he was actually cast in this movie, but he was his intern on.
We gotta work with Safdie because track record of putting non-actors in his movie. Hey. I'm not classically trained, but
Josh,
I can make
call
a scene.
us up.
I can make a scene.
During filming, Bill Murray became a certified diver.
Really?
He logging over 40 hours.
That's kind of badass because you totally. It's not necessary for this movie.
Yeah.
You didn't need to do that.
So Cate Blanchett never rehearsed with the crew, and hadn't even met most of them before filming the nighttime electric jellyfish scene.
Was she just like cast really late, or do they do that on purpose?
I don't know. It doesn't say, but
you can't tell.
But
she doesn't need to practice.
Going off of another Cate Blanchett fact, it's that when he learned of Cate Blanchett's real life pregnancy,
incorporate that into the character.
Director Wes Anderson jokingly accused her of taking method acting quote too far.
Oh, that was part of the character before.
I would assume so, because it has that, it's like the whole like son, and because she says son.
So I feel like that "you look pregnant" line was probably just added
maybe
to make fun of her.
Maybe I don't
like,
know.
Ha!
But then again,
You
like
method actor, you.
But Bill Murray also like can, he was a comedian, so he can kind of like improv and everything.
Do we have to worry about a new Blanchett cropping up in like 10 years?
What do you mean, like
as an actor? Actually, they'd probably be around 20, right? It was 2004.
2000. They would be 20.
Are they an actor and or actress?
Or Kate Blanchett.
Because I've been seeing some new names and like, oh, I know they're all nepo babies. Like I saw Maud Apatow.
Yep, Maud Apatow. Yep,
is in Euphoria.
Yep.
So it's like, yep, I know that last name.
Let's see.
Daughter of Judd.
Hey, I like Judd Apatow. Kate Blanchett has 4 children.
Oh. I gotta imagine at least one of them's an actor.
I'm looking. Personal life. Where is this? Where's her personal life?
Where are the Blanchetts right now?
Personal life.
Does Bill Murray have children?
Well, yeah.
What do they look like?
Bill Murray's children, what do they look like? I don't see anything.
They don't really look like him.
I don't know. It doesn't say anything about Kate Blanchett's children.
Bill Murray has 6 sons.
Jeez.
Luke, Homer, Cal, Cooper, Lincoln, and Jackson.
Wow.
I could not find. Homer is definitely, you got the short end of the stick with the names, I think. Homer Murray.
Bill Murray was just like, I fucking love The Simpsons. The shit's the fucking awesome, like the fucking best.
Luke is a cool name. Luke is hard to go wrong with.
What
Luke
else?
Skywalker.
Wes Anderson has stated that the walking sequence in the final credits is an homage to the adventures of Buckaroo Banzai across the 8th dimension.
What? What did you just say?
The final scene, the credit sequence where they're all walking, that is an homage to Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai, a movie from 1984, also starring Jeff Goldblum.
That felt like very sitcom-esque, like where all the characters like walk around. I was waiting for Anne Marie's character to pop back up because I felt like, okay, everyone's gonna rejoin the crew, but that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
and I was like, okay,
yeah, she just kind of
she's like,
this
leaves. Guy is treating us poorly, and we're all dying and being attacked by pirates. I'm leaving. Yeah, this is a mutiny, and then she doesn't come back. So I credit Wes Anderson for not forcing characters back in for like a happier ending or something. But she is the only one that leaves, though. Oh, maybe the masseuse. We don't see what happens to her. Yeah. Maybe the masseuse died.
Actually,
we don't know.
This is actually kind of interesting. The last one that there wasn't really that much left. It was like, oh, Owen Wilson bought a foosball table for the cast, and
that's an amazing fact. He's
a
foosball guy.
George translated the David Bowie songs into Portuguese and arranged them for the guitar. But the last one that's gotta
be really hard to make like words from a song in a different language fit the same number of bars.
I think of that all the time. Like there's what was it? Jojo Rabbit has the Beatles in German that they recorded, and it's like it's very weird because the song and it's the same chords and everything. It's just like German words that they have to like elongate or shorten to like make it.
Yeah, low-key a good way to learn a different language.
Yeah. But it's Gwyneth Paltrow was originally set to play Jane Winslet Richardson.
That makes sense.
But couldn't because of a schedule conflict. Nicole Kidman expressed interest, and Anderson actually hired her. Kidman was forced to bow out due to other commitments, and Julianne Moore requested the role. However, it eventually went to Kate Blanchett. Anderson admitted that the character's name was in fact inspired by Kate Winslet. So that is just pretty much the late 90s, mid 2000s like powerhouse actresses right there.
Yeah, I feel like Kate Winslet is like not as popular these days. I mean, she got to be in Avatar, so.
Kate Winslet?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was in Avatar. Like I said, she was more 2000. More 2000s.
She's on that Avatar money. She don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing really else. So
That's the best you got.
yeah, there's nothing really much on here. That's
Really?
Yeah.
Let me be the judge of that. Hang on. I bet I can find something.
The co-writer Noah Baumbach cameos in the film as the oh my god, it's not Billy, what's his name? He's the one that is like Michael Gambon's not intern, but is like the person that follows him around in the suit. That's co-writer and acclaimed director Noah Baumbach. So what?
I was trying to see if there were any good goofs, and there aren't.
I'm telling you, there wasn't that much. Let
me ask you a question. So Ned just died in the horrible helicopter crash, and then they get the beacon on the shark again, and they go down on the submarine, and then they see the jaguar shark, and then Steve Zissou, he breaks down, he starts crying, and then everyone else in the submarine like consoles him. Did you cry? Did you shed a tear?
No.
Not even a little?
I mean, I was like, oh, yeah, I like it, but I wasn't like, oh my god, this is...
Not gonna lie, my eyes watered up.
Hey,
movies
will do that.
Maybe one tear fell. I don't know. I'm not saying one way or another.
Movies do that.
But I think it's one of those things where like either you're on board with it or you're not with Wes Anderson, and like I feel like if you're not, you're low IQ. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Because there's so much, like, it's not like it has to be spelled out, you know, like you get it. Like, he doesn't care about killing the shark anymore. There's no revenge. It's like seeing the shark was enough. Seeing the shark was like enough of like a payoff for everything for the character that you don't need to spell it out. You don't need to say like the subtext is all there, you know. I get the feeling. Like, you get the feeling that you don't need it. And people didn't like this movie, apparently.
Yeah.
Like, why? Why do you think people didn't like it? What's the deal with that?
My theory is that a lot of people were
They're soulless husks of subhuman trash.
I think it is just I just think it's a movie that, like, at the end of the day is not a Wes Anderson, not the same flavor, or not. It's Wes Anderson, but it
is though.
It's almost like
it's just set at sea.
It's Wes Anderson, but I think it's almost like if you drink, like, I mean, kind of looking at it right now, you're drinking Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. It's like there's a distinct difference between Dr. Pepper,
not sponsored.
There's a distinct difference between like Zero Sugar and like regular something like a regular drink, but it's like it clearly tastes the same.
It's the Zero Sugar Wes Anderson movie.
I think so. I think it's
honestly okay.
I think it's a good analogy because it is.
If we're talking like sugar, as in how many pastel colors there are, it's probably a good thing it's sugar free.
Yeah, but that's
some of the other movies. Like, oh my god, my eyeballs.
What I'm basically getting at is that I think the reason why this was not as popular as the other ones is that this beat in
the movie made me feel sad.
Maybe. Well, but like I said, they had that sad beats in before.
I'm too stupid to let something challenge me and make me feel sad and see the growth in that, you know, sometimes life throws a curveball and then you gotta deal with it. I don't know. I feel like it is that simple, where like the sad beat in this movie was a little too sad.
It was a little too sad for people,
and it overshadowed the whimsy and good feeling. Well, yeah, and then you like if you wanted to analyze it, okay, Steve Zissou is a terrible human. Okay, I mean he's a bad person, but he's like a product of, I suppose his father, like, you know, that
Mhm.
whole thread is in the movie. And then also kind of like celebrity status. But like he's not so far gone that he's like Alistair, you know?
Yeah.
There's like layers to it. He isn't that far. He can be brought back to being like respectable and having
Mhm.
like human emotions.
No, yeah.
And I think it's interesting that Alistair gets to be in the submarine at the end as well.
Mhm.
And I feel like that was like, okay, that's like a rivalry thing, but also like a respect for science thing, like because he's also in the field
Yeah.
doing oceanography stuff, even though he's a dirtbag.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. I guess there's like Steve Zissou is kind of weird with Jane several times, so you can look at it that way, and like maybe that doesn't, you know, that taints the movie a little bit. It didn't for me.
No, and I think it might honestly be, even though he says like, "Oh, I never wanted a son," it genuinely might be that the first line that he says to her is like, "Who are you?" and then, "Why do you like you look pregnant?" And it could be like him like almost thinking like, "Well, I have a son."
Do I know? I mean, yeah, I guess.
I mean, it's about
That feeds into like the celebrity stat, like.
yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want to get, if you really want to think, like, I don't know a lot about Jacques Cousteau. Did Jacques Cousteau have a lot of baby mamas? I don't know. Jacques Cousteau.
Well, you looked that up. What do you think is the Vigo?
Oh my God, Jacques Cousteau wears a little red beanie.
Yeah, did you not know?
No,
Yeah, he does. That's like the whole thing.
I've never seen a picture of him with the
gosh.
damn red. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, well, you know, he's one of those guys where, I mean, he died in 1997,
Mm-hmm.
so that was literally before my time. So it's not like I know a lot about him, you know. The Cousteau Society logo has a dolphin and like a depiction of Calypso. Steve Zissou's Society logo was pretty shitty. So Ned made a good point about redesigning the logo. Like I have some thoughts about it, you know.
That's
And
some
then
good thoughts.
but his result was like not very good still.
I think it was fine.
It was
but
not a good flag.
What are you giving the Viggo Mortensen award for most film bro fact?
I don't know. What am I? What do you think it should be? You didn't really provide a lot of facts.
Well, there wasn't a lot there, to be honest.
Oh my God! Why didn't you do 7 hours of research?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's just. I don't know.
Maybe that this like Steve Zissou is supposed to be Jacques Cousteau. Like,
yeah,
duh.
I mean, yeah, it would.
Duh.
Yeah. Right.
That qualifies.
So yeah, I mean, yeah. The long list nominations. We talked about it last episode. Do you just want to get rid of best scene? It feels weird.
Why? Why does it feel weird?
I don't know. It just feels weird to have like that as like one of the, like, because we talk about all the scenes during the you know.
Yeah, but which one was your favorite? That's the whole point.
I know, but like to take it off the like our relax and rewind awards that we'll be doing at the end.
Why? You can't compare one scene to another?
Yeah,
It's like apples and oranges?
I think so.
Is that what you're getting at?
A little bit.
That's fair, but still, what was your favorite scene in the movie?
I mean, I think it's the let me show you my boat, honestly. I think that's just like a fun little detour, plus also the I would also say the attack on, or them trying to rescue Alistair Hennessy.
Yeah.
The
whole sequence with the pirates is great.
Yeah, and because you have like the whole dynamic where you get Willem Dafoe being like, why am I always on team B? And he's like, yeah, you're on team B, but you're the leader of team B. And he goes, well, thank you. And he goes, you know, me and Esteban always thought of you as our little brother. And he goes, I always thought of you guys as my dads. It's like
dads multiple.
Yeah.
That is funny. And then later on, when she hits the fan even more, and they're like in a gunfight, he's like, "You're 18 now," and like the look of determination on Willem Dafoe's face is just.
I also love
perfect.
that there's just a bunch of monkeys just kind of just chilling, like a bunch of snakes randomly. Also,
I love Jeff Goldblum's outfit in those scenes is hilarious because he's been abducted by pirates.
Yeah,
he's wearing like salmon colored shorts and then like a shirt that says "I'm a pepper" on it, like a shitty t-shirt, and then he's got his like modern looking glasses still. It's just funny.
No, it's so
he looks goofy.
And then I'd give a honorable mention to the final scene. I really like them all walking, because also like did you notice who was at the top of the ship? Have you ever noticed who was at the top?
Who? What?
When it cuts to the wide and they're all walking up the deck into the ship to like get ready for the last little like final like.
No. Who was up there?
Ned.
Ned's
like at the very top. He's like kind of just sitting there with his pipe.
At the end?
Yeah.
I thought he died.
He does die, but it's like I think there was like an interview that was like, oh well, Ned had to be on there. It's like almost like his memory. He's in shadow, and it's like his memory is on the ship.
That's honestly that's nice.
Yeah,
I like that.
So for
that might have been like the fact. That's a good fact, because you'd have to, speaking of things that you might not notice in that shot I was talking about where Willem delivers that line, like, you misjudged the guy. If you look on the far right of the screen, one of the interns, who has no lines in the movie, is just staring intently at some, like, I want to say like Anne-Marie off screen or whatever.
Oh, really?
And like, I think the direction in that scene was just look over there. I don't know if he realized he was in the shot still or what, but like, it's just so awkward looking because he's not looking at the person who's talking. And he's just like, I don't know. I don't know.
Who knows?
Dude's face looks kind of scary. That guy. So he's just like staring intently. It's kind of weird. Yeah. It's like if it was me, I probably would have cut him out of the shot in that scene.
No, but
or had him sit somewhere else.
Has to be all symmetrical.
I don't know.
So, long list nominations: best lead performance. Of course, Bill Murray. That I think we'll put on the long list.
That's not on the door. That's like someone.
Oh.
I'm assuming someone's like chopping stuff on their kitchen counter.
Maybe.
The walls are thin here.
Well, anyways, sorry, there's some knocking.
You can cut that. You can cut that out.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Why do you leave everything in?
Because we'll do it live.
No, Sean. Edit
okay.
For the masses.
Anyways, Bill Murray lead performance. Would you put Owen Wilson or Cate Blanchett in this category as well?
For what?
For best lead, or put them on the long list for best lead performance.
Yeah.
Owen Wilson and Cate Blanchett.
Why not?
Because it is kind of like a 3.
They're supporting characters, aren't they?
Well, yeah, I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. Because it is. So my thought is that this is a weird one because it has such a supporting cast below, like a supporting, like that could be considered supporting. Because we also have that one scene wonder award.
There's like 3 pillars and then supporting cast.
Yeah. So that's Well, who would you put in supporting cast?
Willem.
I was gonna say Willem. Is there anyone else?
Not really, because a lot of them don't have a lot of lines. I don't think.
Would you put Jeff Goldblum? That's what I'm.
Goofiest villain, maybe. I don't know.
Should we put Jeff?
No.
Okay, we won't. We won't put him on the long list.
He has like 5 lines. He doesn't really have that much. He's only in like 3 or 4 scenes.
All right. Best one scene wonder. This is where I want to change one scene wonder, at least for this, or for this one. I know that they would be.
Holy moly! Hey, on Jacques Cousteau's Wikipedia page, his oceanographic museum in Monaco, and perhaps even he himself has been identified as introducing the killer algae Caulerpa taxifolia, which are negatively affecting the Mediterranean's ecosystem.
Oh,
some
Ruh-roh.
legacy, huh?
Dang.
You killed the Mediterranean.
I mean,
Oceanography, man.
so
Especially in that era, they probably didn't give a shit about anything.
so for the one scene wonder, I was gonna put, who would you put? Like, I don't want. I know they're all in the thing, but is there like one person that we should put from the crew? Because I feel like we should put someone from the crew in this.
Into what?
Into the one scene wonder nominee, even though they're in the whole thing. Because mine would be Sue George. Mine would be Sue George. It's like putting him in there because he has so many like.
He's like the interstitial.
Yeah.
He's like the transition person between scenes. Just
So it's
playing
like,
his
yeah,
guitar.
he's not technically a one scene wonder, but like
all he does is play his guitar in the movie, pretty much.
that's what I'm saying.
And he gets shot later.
He does. Yeah, he does get shot in the leg.
Provide medical attention to Pele.
Would there be anyone else?
One scene wonder.
I mean, we could put Seymour Cassell as Esteban, because he really is only in those like that one scene.
They really looked the part on that, like the opening footage of the movie. Like a lot. I don't know, man.
I'll put both of them for right now.
Can we put the Spy Dolphins?
Yeah, we can put the Spy Dolphins.
One scene wonder. I don't know.
All right. Best.
See, like, what are they doing?
I don't know.
It's annoying. I hate having neighbors.
Best character.
Best character.
I think Steve.
Steve. He's a complicated man. He's We're trying to record a podcast. Do you think that's like the one over or like above? I can't
know.
tell.
I feel like it might be above.
I don't know.
We'll just keep going. We're almost done.
Okay. I'm upset now though. All right.
Steve, anyone else?
For best character?
Yeah. Klaus. I mean,
Klaus is like funniest character for sure. I would nominate Ned, maybe.
Ned. Okay.
Ned's got a good heart. He's just the heart of gold.
Yeah.
Right?
Best song.
Anything
I was gonna say
from David Bowie.
Yeah, I was gonna say
in Portuguese.
George. I also want to put one.
Oh, maybe the human music.
I was gonna put so that's
anything that's playing during the documentary, like when they're watching the film.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that's playing there is so. It's like perfectly in tune with like that era of nature documentaries.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if that's like from the 80s or 90s or what it is, but it's hilarious because it's like all those nature documentaries usually have very low budgets. So it's not like they have
a lot of music, yeah.
They got like some really stupid what's the word? Shit.
I don't know what you're
improvised
Okay.
music. That's what I was going for. Sorry.
I also put Mark Mothersbaught's score, aka the human music. So
you know what would slap?
Oh.
If they just made like Steve Zissou was like a real show that you got to watch, like not just in the movie, but like you got to see their documentaries, and then it had like a crossover with Boards of Canada music. You heard of Boards of Canada?
Never heard of them.
Oh. The Boards of Canada is an extremely influential music group. I don't know if it's it might be a scenario where it's one guy or like a duo or something. I don't really know.
Yeah.
When it comes to music, I never
Is it like 9 Inch Nails type kind of?
No, it's not like 9 Inch Nails. It is like electronic music.
Okay.
It's more like ambient electronic where there's no lyrics or singing or anything. It's like almost like background music.
Mm-hmm.
You for sure heard at least like their two
Probably,
most
like,
famous
yeah,
songs. I
probably.
swear. But that would be a good crossover because it's like that type of music I enjoy.
Would that be for your Dark Side of the Rainbow award?
Yeah, if we
Okay.
if we didn't have the pleasant acoustic stylings of David Bowie in Portuguese, something like that might work
Yeah.
well with it. Or like Rat-a-tat or something, but you probably don't know who that is either.
Nope. Anyways, the fake awards that we have. Norton to Ruffalo Hulk Award.
Cousteau invented the scuba. Did you know that?
Still on the Cousteau.
The self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
Mm.
Did you know that was an
Yes,
acronym?
I knew scuba was an acronym.
You should. Okay, if you can't find facts about the movies, you should just find facts about the stuff in the
Okay.
relating to the movie. That should be like a new thing.
Norton to Ruffalo Hulk Award. What actor would you replace, and with who? Honestly, hear me out.
Okay, I'll hear you.
Instead of Owen Wilson,
Luke Wilson. It's almost the same.
It's just
he's just dark hair
off.
instead of blonde.
No, I think honestly, what if instead of Owen Wilson, we did a Rushmore reunion, and we put Jason Schwartzman in for Ned.
Schwartzman, he could be on the crew. He could be like Wolodarski instead of Noah Taylor.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't know. I think like I know like
he's not really the lead in anything except for
Rushmore.
He was the lead in Asteroid City, wasn't he?
Oh, he was the lead in Asteroid City.
He doesn't usually get a lot of leads.
But I think like cuz Ben Stiller wouldn't be good as Ned, I don't think. But I think like honestly like cuz I'm trying to think of like past Anderson cast members.
Has Ben Stiller been in any of his movies?
Yeah, he was in Royal Tenenbaums.
Oh yeah.
So
you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, who's the older guy in Royal Tenenbaums?
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover? No, not Danny Glover.
Gene Hackman.
Yeah, Gene Hackman.
Yeah.
He could have been somewhere in there. He could have been Esteban and died immediately.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Rip Gene Hackman, by the way.
Yeah,
been
he's
dead
dead.
for
He's dead too.
a year, but
well, you know.
Yeah, I was thinking. That's what I was kind of thinking. Is like,
if you
Jason
had to
Schwartzman.
Replace Bill Murray, who would you? I don't know.
Honestly, I think Gene Hackman could have done it. Or no, I don't think so.
No.
I think it would have to be someone in like. I genuinely don't think anyone else could have done it.
I can't think of anyone. So
Yeah, I mean,
Bill Murray is singular. Okay.
yeah, he really is just a singular.
He's a singular guy.
So, Kenneth Branagh Dutch Angle Award. I think it's the last shot where everyone's on the boat, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be a camera trick per se. You know. Well, it's not really a trick, but just like
it's like
a
best
type
shot
of
of
shot.
best shot of the film.
There was no tricks to it, but I liked the seaplane flying away at night.
Yeah. Or
I
no,
like that.
you know what I kind of liked was the
Oh.
the chopper impact, and also like when they're up in the balloon and it's the shot of the feet. Like
I did really like when they bury Ned at sea
mhm.
and his coffin's floating down,
yeah,
and then
floats down, yeah.
past the bubble, and you see Eleanor, and she just
staring.
staring ahead.
Mhm.
And because the whole movie, Eleanor is like, something's gonna happen to Ned. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's not an oceanographer. He's not. He's just a kid or whatever.
Yeah, he's not prepared for this. Yeah.
And then what happens?
Yep.
He died in a horrible helicopter. He's like, I should have told Klaus to get rid of this helicopter years ago.
Yeah.
And he doesn't.
Muppet Mayhem. I think you got to keep.
Klaus is the only one who's a human.
I was thinking Steve Zissou, and then his entire crew is Muppets.
The pirates invading being Muppets would be funny.
That would be.
That'd be amusing.
The Cure Lighter Award for.
Why did it brings to mind Jeff Goldblum's line in Jurassic Park when he's like, yeah, but when Disney World shuts down and like the Pirates of the Caribbean ride is broken, The pirates don't eat the gas.
You guess, yeah.
He says it cooler than that. Trust me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're almost done here. Cure Lighter Award for Best Prop. I know we said that this is a
Dude,
be a very
the
fun one.
beanies. Although you could just buy a red beanie though.
Yeah,
I guess.
I mean, I think the winner, even though I think the winner has to be the Adidas shoes. They actually did sell them.
The Zissou,
and it's
ones.
so hard to get them now.
The Zissou ones.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna call them.
Well, but
imagine showing up to like the basketball court to play some pickup games. You got
Zissou ones.
You got the Steve Zissou official Adidas shoes.
Hey,
bright ass blue and yellow.
Hey, what can you say?
You're like,
what can I
oh
say?
shit, this guy's gonna destroy us. We can't compete with this.
But
guy.
my honorable mention though is the all the fake posters that the old man is having him sign. I was like, oh, those are kind of cool to have.
I forgot what they looked like, but yeah, there was that's at the very beginning.
Yeah.
I would say any of the oil paintings of like Jeff Goldblum or Bill Murray would have been fantastic to have. Those things are probably worth so much freaking money.
They're either worth so much money
or
they're destroyed.
If they destroyed them after, then I bet you they're hanging up in Wes Anderson's house, because that's what I would do. If I was a director like that, and like, okay, I'm going to commission someone to paint these paintings that are only going to be in one scene in my movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep them, or give them to the artist who painted them, or maybe Bill Murray as a gift, or something like that.
Jeff Goldblum has them.
If Jeff Goldblum, if that's not in Jeff Goldblum's estate, that's so weird. He should definitely have that.
Should. Bone Temple Award for Best Movie Location.
We should bring back oil paintings for people in their own house, because that used to be a thing in like the 70s.
I know.
And I think the less important you are, like the farthest from royalty you are, the better. The more funny it is. It's just some guy
just has an oil painting of himself.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. Like, especially if you live in an apartment, you don't even live in a mansion or anything. You just got boom.
We'll get you an oil painting for just right above your TV so you can look at yourself.
Someone would say, well, isn't that like really self-centered or an ego thing? It's like, no, it's decoration. And you got to signify who lives here.
Oh, man, yeah.
Bone Temple Award?
Bone Temple Award for Best Movie Location.
You can't say the ocean.
I was thinking the rundown hotel.
The rundown hotel?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that is a cool location.
Yeah.
After the
and the only reason why I'm saying that is because the next award I'm using.
Well,
the
I would say
for the next.
Oh, well, I would have said the Belafonte.
Yeah. I'm using the Belafonte for the next one.
Lego set?
Yep, Lego set.
A Belafonte Lego set would go so hard.
It would go so hard. Come on, just give
me
Lego. Just give me
you could even open it up in half, like you see in the movie. You can take like the cover off of it, and you can see the interior of the
Lego.
ship.
We're just giving you ideas. You just need to make this.
Dude, I see. Like, I'm sure Lego would probably think, well, how many of these sets would we sell? You know, how popular was this?
Yeah.
You make them limited edition or something. Just make them, because people.
Exactly.
Imagine, like, I got one of only 100 boxes of the Steve Zissou.
I think, but that's
Wes
the thing.
Anderson
I think, like,
movie.
You just do a
Lego
Wes
set.
Anderson type Lego set, and you put the Steve Zissou. I think it would sell. All I'm saying.
Oh, I can imagine the little minifigs with like the red caps.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god, that'd be so cool. You could have like a smaller set for the hotel and the pirates too.
Mm-hmm.
A 3-legged dog. I don't know. How do you do a dog in Lego?
They just have a little dog figure.
They have that?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So
we need a Cody needs his own figure. The dog.
I mean, I'm just saying, Lego.
The Belafonte complete with hot air balloon and
the little sub.
And the sub. The Jacqueline. Or I mean the Deep Search.
Yep. All right, last few. We gotta get through these. Matinee or midnight movie.
Matinee.
I think it's a chill Sunday. It's like kind of like Tombstone, where it's like a chill Sunday.
It's a rainy day, Sunday.
Yeah. I just want to be out on the water.
You have to be near the ocean. It's required.
Yeah. Double feature picture show. What's a good double feature?
It would feature well with any other Wes Anderson, I think. Titanic. Finding Nemo maybe is the real answer.
Yeah, I think Finding Nemo would be a good one. I mean, you could also do
Any movie where you're like on the coast or something, like the Goonies, maybe.
Well, I was thinking like you could go dramatic Bill Murray and do Lost in Translation as well.
Well, yeah, if you want to go dramatic Bill Murray.
So,
Pirates of the Caribbean. Maybe that. No, not really.
I mean, yeah.
I think Finding Nemo is probably the best answer.
Honestly, yeah.
would
And
say.
then One Night Stand or Comeback Kid. Comeback Kid.
Well, we both
I think
demonstrated that we
have seen this before.
Yep, and
then final
it's
rating.
better.
Final rating out of 10.
I hand out like perfect scores a lot. I think it's a solid like 9 out of 10. 9, like 9.4. Maybe 9.5 even.
Yeah.
That's how much I like
I
it.
am giving it, honestly, you hand out perfect scores all the time.
I said 9.5.
I don't really hand out perfect scores all the time. I'm giving this 10 out of 10. This is a great movie.
You could I'm trying to think of like what a hater would say about this movie.
Oh, I can see a bunch of it, but
Cuz like if you don't feel the catharsis at the
you
end
know
of
what?
when he sees the jaguar shark and that like catharsis, that's what it is. It's catharsis in that scene. Like if you don't feel that, I feel like you just weren't watching the movie, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you don't feel something in that scene, then like obviously you don't like the movie, because like that's what it's all building to. And it's like, well, what's the point? He sees the shark and he gets it on film. Okay, his film, his documentary is a success, but he changes a person. I think that's the important part, right? Like he learns something. It's not about the destination, it's about the things you learn along the way.
Exactly.
Right? I don't know.
All right.
The pulling a Wolodarski. The blinking icon on the screen. Well, it could be the jaguar shark, or it might not be.
Else.
We don't know.
Yeah,
we don't know.
Well, it has come to the time where
you're like, get this over with.
It is the end of the episode. But we do have to choose our next pick.
Oh, yeah.
And the reason why there's some somber in my voice is that
Graham didn't respond.
Graham, after 2 hours, has not responded to the group chat. Sadly.
What are you going to do?
So,
I mean,
you know what time it is.
We need to grow a clone to be like the third guest, like the third person, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe we could use an AI of some kind. I heard that's popular.
No, we're not doing that. We're not fucking doing that.
I like this movie. Beep, boop, bop, boop. You know, like, get like an AI or maybe an imaginary friend or something like that.
We're not doing AI. So
anyways. What if I like move back and forth between two different microphones and I put on a voice? So I'm a third person.
Oh my god. Okay.
So you're saying it's my pick.
It is your pick, yes.
Okay. So I've been thinking about it, and the problem is I don't know if there's any way to watch this movie.
Okay.
Because I believe it's not like very popular. Well, it's because it's a visually interesting film. I wanted to look at it.
Okay.
The Fall. You know the one with Lee Pace in it?
The Lee Pace.
It's like I don't think there's a way to watch that movie is the problem.
It is currently streaming on Mubi.
Yeah, I don't have Mubi.
Guess who has Mubi?
You do?
I do. Yeah, so we can watch it.
We
could do it.
Okay. Because like
this has been on my watch list, so
it's on my watch list because it's such a visually interesting looking thing.
It's definitely a cult classic. I know that. So.
I don't know if it's well renowned for its story or anything. I haven't. But you know what really made me want to watch it again? I watched a video. Do you know that guy Patrick H. Willems?
Yes.
He makes video essays on YouTube. He had a very long one about directors to music videos. Like directors starting out in music videos and then branching out, getting their chance at movies, and how everything was basically better in the 90s. Because you think about it now, music videos are not popular. Directors, that pipeline that he talks about in that video, it's gone.
Oh no,
because like music videos are not relevant anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's not like MTV because of the internet. You know, it's not a thing anymore. So like one of those directors who directed The Fall, I don't even remember what his name is.
Tartarovsky? Tarsum Singh.
Oh, Tartarovsky's a different guy.
Yeah.
Tarsum Singh.
He
started with music videos, right?
Yes. Yep.
And commercials and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was just an interesting little rabbit hole. And you see how like so many of those guys started in the same company too.
Yeah.
It's like one of those flash in the pan things where like you had to be there. And then like everything branched out, and then like
it's
because everything has progressively gotten worse, it's dried up now.
Okay.
And then he was kind of talking about like YouTubers, like because Markiplier made his movie.
Yeah.
So it's like, is there going to be like a new pipeline YouTuber to like movie director? And it's like, that's not happening.
Maybe.
No,
I don't know.
It's not though.
No,
Markiplier had to raise money to make his movie on his own.
Well, we'll definitely, honestly, this is good talking points for when we discuss The Fall.
Anyway, I want to talk, I want to watch The Fall.
So we'll be doing The Fall. You can watch that on Mubi.
If you don't have Mubi, I guess you're
It's a Mubi.
I said Mubi.
Did you say movie? I thought you said movie.
I tried to.
Anyways, so
if you don't have Mubi, just bootleg it.
Bootleg it, yeah. So, we'll see you next
wait, I didn't advocate for that. I didn't say that.
What? Oh my gosh. So anyways, yeah, we'll see you next week when we discuss 2006's The Fall. So.
We're on a trend of like movies that are just 20 years old ish.
Yeah. anything you want to say, Trevor, before we? Oh wait, we didn't even do our outro.
What's our outro?
You can follow me on Letterboxd at _filmworker_. You can also find this podcast on Spotify under Relax Rewind and on YouTube at After the Credits.
We got to discuss possibly refining the brand a little bit because there's like an AI slop channel that stole our name.
Yeah, we'll work on that. So, but where can they find you, Trevor?
So I'm on Letterboxd at Trevzilla. Okay. I really need to update it. I haven't updated it in a while.
Me neither.
But I also have a YouTube channel, Hidden Trevor, HIDDENTREVOR. I haven't uploaded in a while. I'm sorry, Mom, Dad. I will make my Cube retrospective video. I gotta script that one out and stuff, and
yeah,
I was too busy trying to find a job and stuff. So
and you did, yay!
Well, yeah. Well, okay. Let's. I didn't even start yet, so let's not go too crazy about it. But I will make that video at some point, and probably other videos in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So look out for that if you care.
Well, I care. So
yeah, you can watch them.
So, all right. Well, we'll see you next week for The Fall.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's spring still.
Sure. Yeah.
So
all right. We'll see you next week.
Long time of year, I guess.
We'll see you next week.